It doesn't go from like one morning this way, next morning I wake up and presto, 5 steps to greatness. No.
This is one of the single biggest reasons why so many people fail.
The far majority of this room would be much happier making $100,000 a year than making $1 million a year.
Rise and shine, it's Entspresso time. I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from David Goggins. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my free 254 Confidence series. The link is in the description below.
You will never learn from people if we always tap dance around the truth. Everything I didn't want to do is what got me to where I'm at today. It doesn't go from like one morning this way, next morning I wake up and presto, 5 steps to greatness. No, it ain't that, brother. You read my book, this is hard work. It's every day, like right now. I had to be honest with you, man. I'm even shaking right now being on this show. I'm a big time introvert. How you address it is you face it. You face it every day. You face it every single day of your life where you say, okay, like if you're fat, you need to lose weight. It's patience. It's patience in this fact of accepting who you are right now. I'm fat. I don't like myself. Accepting the fact that if you lose 3 or 4 pounds, that's a huge accomplishment. You have to live in your own world. You cannot judge yourself. That's why social media and all these things are horrible. You can't judge yourself off of the so-called competition that we have made up in our mind. The things that how people look, how people act, how smart someone is. This is a race that you run completely alone. And you're all by yourself. I had tons of sticky notes all over my mirror. It wasn't like be better than John or be as fast as whoever. Okay, David, yesterday you did this. Today, our next goal for the week is this. So I had a year goal, weekly goals, daily goals, hourly goals. And the big goal was I lied a lot growing up. I wanted to be accepted. One goal was, let's go one day without lying. Let's go one day. And then when I would lie to somebody, I would say, hey, man, I had to go back now and apologize. Say, hey, man, I lied to you. You know how hard it is to go back to somebody and say, I lied to you? Hey, man, you know what? Back there, I lied to you, dude. I was really jacked up. So I figured out these ways of total accountability. Like right now, I had to run this morning before I talked to you. Because why? That's what I'm about. I'm about mind, body, fitness. A lot of folks talk so much about, hey, I'm going to change your life. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Are you accountable for what you're doing? Are you accountable? And I mean to the T for what you're saying. I am. And that's where it started. It started with that total accountability of let's not lie today. Let's tell people the truth about who you are. And when you can get on and tell someone, like I'm doing right now, exactly how you are, that's the goal in life. To put your life on a billboard, on the busiest road, in the busiest highway in the world, and say, this is how I used to be. Take it or leave it.
The problem is you're not proud of yourself. You might post about some accomplishment you've done on Facebook or Instagram, but when it's you, by yourself, all alone, deep down, you're not actually proud of yourself. So why? Where does that come from? It's because you've taught yourself that you set goals and you don't consistently follow through. So now when you set a new goal for yourself, you don't believe that you're actually going to follow through. And that continues to cycle on and spirals down into you not being proud of yourself. We need to change that today. So it starts with this. When you set a goal, you have to follow through. The only acceptable reason for not following through is you being proud of yourself. Are you proud of the reason why you didn't follow through? So a couple examples. When I started my tour, the very first stop, the pre-tour stop was Boston. I had a goal at that time that I was going to run 30 minutes of cardio every day. We drove to Boston. I drove the whole way, didn't sleep a wink, got in at 2 a.m. I hadn't done my cardio. What do I need to do? I need to do my cardio. Why? Because I told myself I committed to doing 30 minutes of cardio every single day. The cardio was the worst cardio of all time. Barely moving, right? Just kind of half eyes closed, trying to struggle my way through the 30 minutes. Health-wise, I burnt 0 calories. It would have been better for me to go to sleep. Mentally though, for the mindset, I'm pumped. It's when it's hard and you do the thing that you actually build your self-respect, your self-pride, your self-love, your self-confidence. When it's easy and you win, you could post about it on Instagram, congratulations, but you don't feel great about yourself because it was easy. But when it's hard and you try, that's when you start building self-respect, self-accountability, self-pride. That's where it comes from. And so in Boston, I woke up the next day and I was tired and I had a sluggish, hard day trying to get through it, which was not great for my body. But mentally, I'm pumped. Like I did the thing when it was difficult. If I just went to bed, I would have had to ask myself, am I proud of the reason why I'm not doing this? Other people would let me off the hook. I'm sure the people I went down with, Nina, my wife, Danny, my camera guy, would have said, it's okay, go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. You drove all this way. It's a strange day. It's not a typical day. You have every reason in the world not to do it. People will let you off the hook all the time because they don't hold themselves to high standards. And then they infect you with their lower standards. I would not have been proud of myself if I didn't do my run, even though the results sucked. It's the effort. That's where the pride comes from. Now, we went off and did this crazy tour, 23 cities, 90 days. I committed to doing all of these cities. Then I broke my neck in Denver. I broke my neck in Denver. I had to cancel my Denver event. I committed to going. That was my goal, to go. I committed to people. They paid money. We had to refund. We had to cancel. We had to apologize. Am I proud of the reason why I didn't go? Yeah, I'm in the hospital. I can't go. Then we got to Kansas City as my next stop. The doctors didn't clear me to do a full 3-hour event, so I could go for 1 hour. So I still canceled the event. I refunded everybody their money and said, guys, it's off, but I'm still gonna come. Like, I'll refund you the money. I'm still gonna come. We'll do a Q&A for about an hour and we'll see how long I can go, take pictures. I booked a hotel anyway. I can't get a refund on that, so might as well come out if you want. And everybody still showed up. And instead of going for an hour, I went for an hour and a half. But I didn't go for the full 3 hours. I set a goal to go for 3 hours, right? That was my initial intention, my initial goal. I didn't do it. I only went for an hour and a half. But after the hour and a half, I had a concussion. So I'm starting to slow down. I'm getting a little dizzy, getting a headache. And so we have to go. We got to leave. I couldn't take as many pictures as I wanted, couldn't sign as many books as I wanted. But I'm still proud. I'm proud of the effort that I went and I tried. That was my max effort. I had to be pulled off because I had nothing left in me to keep going, right? I probably would have passed out if I kept staying there a little bit longer. And so, are you proud of your effort? That's all. I can't judge if you're a success or not. People message me and DM me and send me emails and say, hey, Evan, should I be doing this or that? Like, what do you want to do? Are you proud of your effort? I can't judge. What does your version of balance look like? What time do you need to wake up in the morning? Do you want to wake up at 4, at 5, at 6, at noon? I don't care. I don't care what time. You say you have to wake up at noon every day? Amazing. I'm pumped for you. Are you proud of your effort? I'm not going to judge your effort. This is one of the single biggest reasons why so many people fail. You're fronted on Instagram and Facebook with this perfect life. Meanwhile, you're not proud of yourself and the effort you're putting in. So I'm going to give you a 3-step process. Follow this. You're going to start hitting your goals and start feeling better about yourself. Step number 1 is you set a goal. What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Something daily. Your goal should be a habit. So for example, I want to meditate for 10 minutes every day. Great. I want to run for 30 minutes every day. Amazing. I want to make a YouTube video every day. Awesome. Make that your goal. Some kind of habit that you can track on a daily basis. This is the start of building credibility with yourself. Look at that goal and then say, am I going to hit that goal? Like, is that going to actually happen? Do I believe in myself enough that this is going to happen? Or am I going to start and stop and then fall off the cliff and be motivated today, but then in 2 weeks, I'm going to forget about it? Don't let that be you. Look at that goal and say, I'm going to hit it. This is my goal. This is important to me. I am the kind of person that when I set a goal, I follow through. Unless I'm proud of the reason why I didn't, right? There's a tiny little bit of reasons that you might be proud of, but all the other ones, you're just not proud of. You were tired, you forgot, you were slow, you were lazy, you were scared, you were fearful. Those are not acceptable reasons. You have to be proud of the reason why you don't follow through. So 1, you set a goal, some daily kind of habit that you're gonna do on a consistent basis now. Number 2, immediate momentum. Do one small thing right now to make some progress. One tiny small thing. I call it the 2% difference. Get to 2% difference right now. Don't worry about getting to 100%. Do something right now. If your goal was 30 minutes of running, great, go do your run. You don't have enough time to do it? Great, do 2 minutes of running. Meditate for 60 seconds. Anything. Send one email out. Make a quick 30-second YouTube video, something. Immediate momentum. You are not allowed to set a goal and not create immediate momentum towards achieving it somehow. The 2% difference right away, because tomorrow you're going to wake up a different person. Show yourself. You set goals, you follow through, and you take immediate action. This is the start. This is the rewiring of your identity right now. We're doing it together. So step 1, you set your goal. Step 2, immediate action, the 2% difference right away. Step number 3 is you take the proud test. Whenever you're doubting, whenever you're looking at that thing and say, I don't want to do it, you ask yourself, am I proud of the reason why I'm not going to do it? And if you get a no, you have to go off and do that thing. If you get a yes, okay, great. But if you get a no, you're honest with yourself. It's just you. Nobody's going to judge you right or wrong. No, I'm not going to be proud of myself. You have to go do that thing. You have to. And if you get up and you don't do it, then you need to reset your goal and make it easier. You need to reset your goal. Stop setting 100 goals and then not following through. You have zero credibility with yourself. So just set one goal and do that one thing every day. Just start building up that reputation for yourself, not what other people think of you, the reputation for yourself. If you have 100 goals and do none of them, stop setting goals. It's not working. Eliminate all your goals. Just start with one goal a day. That's it. One simple goal a day to show yourself that when you set goals, you follow through. You're starting to rebuild and retrain your identity. And then when you do it, you wake up and you do the thing, amazing, celebrate, pat yourself on the back, put on a song, dance. You did your meditation, you did your sales calls, you did your YouTube videos. You did it. You do that consistently, it's time for another goal. You keep injecting that into your life. You need to build that identity that when you set a goal, you follow through. That's who you are. Congratulations. I'm pumped for you. Can't wait to see where you take things. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, what is your goal that you're going to focus on? The next big goal that you're going to focus on every single day, the new habit that's going to happen. Let me know. Commit to it. Put in the comments below.
The reason I'm remarkably happy as a human being is because my favorite word and the framework of my life and how I navigate it is accountability. I am stunned by the fact that most people haven't wrapped their head around the fact that accountability is what actually leads to happiness. I'm also stunned that people still think money is a parallel to happiness. You know, if I could achieve anything tonight, it would be putting people in a place of understanding that the far majority of this room would be much happier making $100,000 a year than making $1 million a year.
If you want David Goggins' advice on how to not let the haters get you down, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You meet the people in the same situation that you're in life. Those people become your friends.